Yo, what's up, guys? It's Nick from Bands Gaming, and welcome back to another MLB The Show 20 Diamond Dynasty video. And as you can see, I hit 300 program stars in the third inning program. It is currently 7:17. I hit it like 10 minutes ago. Yeah, I hit it at around 7 p.m. Eastern on Saturday. So that's about 28 hours. Yeah, that's about 28 hours. So, yeah, and I did sleep. So I did sleep for a little bit of it, but most of it was playing. So in today's video, I'm going to show you guys how I got to 300 really quickly and how I've been doing it since these programs sort of started last year. Last year, I made a video. It was titled How I Made 500,000 Stubs for Free, and that was my most, it overtook my most viewed video ever. Like literally right after I made my 1K special and I said my most viewed video ever, it got overtaken. So it's no longer my most viewed video. It's now the video I'm talking about. How I made 500K for free. I made that last year. And basically, I just discussed how I just sold the bosses right away. And yeah, it's one of my main sources of making stubs in the game. And it's a really good method if you're willing to put in the work. Because that's the one thing, is that it is a grind. So, yeah, I made that, but I never made a video on how to actually do it. So in today's video, I'm going to show you guys how I got to 300 stars really quickly. So basically, it came out at 3 p.m. Eastern. I'm Eastern time because I live in the East Coast. I recorded a video, so yeah, it was like from 3. I'm not gonna say how much I slept, but I didn't really get that much sleep. I got I think either 6 or 7 hours. Now that's obviously not ideal, and I love sleeping in, so tonight I'm going to sleep for probably like 12 hours or maybe even 13. So yeah, I know it's not really ideal, but I stayed up pretty late and I woke up and I just kept grinding and I didn't really stop. I mean, like, I just didn't do anything else. I just played this game the entire time. So basically, the quicker you do it, the more you can sell the card for. So right now, these are the prices. I just sold mine. So basically, they were all like the sell orders, they were all the same. And then all of a sudden, right when I got 300, someone just put in a sell, like an order instead of 113 for like 120 something. So I immediately took that, because the thing about these bosses is when they first come out, you're rarely ever going to put them up as a sell order and get them completed. That's rarely ever going to happen. Like those orders, none of them are going to go through. You rarely ever see those orders go through right when the bosses come out, because no one wants to waste their stubs. But the reason why they're such high expensive sell orders is because people don't realize that they're not going to sell and they're trying to make profit. They're trying to buy low and sell high on these cards, when it really doesn't work, because they don't really sell with like a sell order. So you're going to sell them, you're going to sell now these cards. So yeah, I sold them for 120K. That's how I'm at 216K. So I'm going to go through like time periods and how I got everything done. So, alright, so we're at 3 o'clock, right? Just came out, I got my video done. The first thing I did was these collections. I already had the voucher, and the thing is, you really have to do the voucher if you want to get it really quickly. You can get it quickly without the voucher, but you're going to miss out on a lot of stubs. It's still going to be a good amount, and it's going to be more than they end up being at the end, and you're going to benefit from it, but it's really helpful to do the voucher. So I did the voucher, and I had breakout cards. So I'm already starting with 95 stars. Showdown. This one was really easy compared to the other two ones. The second inning one, I think I did it on the second attempt, and the first inning one, I did it on like the fourth attempt. So this one was really easy. I did it on my first attempt. So like just like that, in like 30 minutes, I had 70 plus 75, that's 145. I had 165 stars. Then I did the Conquest map, another 30. That actually took a decent amount. That took like 2 hours. I think a little less actually. So I'm at like 200 stars in around like 2.5 hours. That's really good. But the thing that really kills you is when you run out of things to do. And I'll go into that later. The missions, I did both of these. So basically what I did was, for the innings with breakout series players, I just played one ranked seasons game and put 2 breakout cards in. I put in the Mike Schmidt and the Eddie Matthews just because they were my favorite breakout cards, or they are my favorite breakout cards to use. So I just put them in, made my team worse for ranked, but who cares? So I played one ranked seasons game because that's basically getting 2 innings per inning. So 2 innings in this stat per inning because you have 2 of them in at once. So if you play 6 innings, have 2 of them in your team, you're done with that. So I played one game, got that done, and then I actually won the game somehow. So you can see win 10 games in ranked seasons. I actually won a ranked game. Win 10 games in ranked seasons, battle royale, and events. Now, in most programs, I highly recommend you guys do not do this in battle royale, and you do this in events. But because the event that's currently going on is 6 inning games, I definitely do it in battle royale. I hate battle royale. I'm horrible at battle royale, but I had to do it just to get the wins. This took me a decent amount of time. I think it took me like 3 hours, really. So it's 2.5 hours. So it's 5:30 plus another 2.5, or plus another 3. So it's 8:30, and I'm at roughly 200 and like, I don't know, like 2, and you're also getting stars for just playing those BR games in general. Also, I was doing my dailies, and I didn't do my dailies for weeks because I already had 600 stars in the second inning program, so I had a lot of dailies to do, so that gave me a lot of stars. So I was really sitting at around, I don't know, like 200 and probably 270 when I finished the Battle Royale games. I think I'm forgetting something because I remember being up later for BR. So, whatever. Got that done. I was at like 260, 270-ish, somewhere around that range. So, for the final stars, when you have nothing else to do, you just have to play the game. And basically, in the second inning program, what people would do is, once they got all of these done, what they did was they did Homerun Derby, and that gave you a lot of stars, and that was the quickest way. And I was planning on doing this. So what I did was I tested it out to see if it would still work, even though they patched it. Because in the patch notes, it said, it didn't mention program stars, and it just said XP, so I was like, might as well see if it's still good for program stars. It wasn't. It gave 2 per Homerun Derby, which is like 2 stars per 45 minutes, which is completely horrible. So, yeah, in the second inning program, it worked, but since they patched it, they patched like the XP and program stars, that's not good anymore. So, how program stars work is, besides these, the way you get them is, I don't know the actual number, but a certain amount of XP you get gives you a program star. So, what I thought to myself was, what is the quickest way to get XP now that all, like the Homerun Derby and the retro mode is nerfed? And that's Showdown. Now, Showdown is infuriating, I get it. But I did so many Showdown runs, I did so many Showdowns, I did probably like, well, here, I got 3 I got the Gratterall, I think I did, no, I did like 6 stage 2s and then and then like a few stage 1s, I'm not really sure. But Showdown, really, for Showdown, it gave around 3 program stars per run. So that's around like 3 per hour, which is still not insane, but that's really the best you can do. So obviously in the third inning, it was a lot harder to get program stars than the second inning. People in the second inning got it like 4 hours, 5 hours after it came out. People didn't really get it until like 10 for this one, 10 hours after it came out. So, yeah, Showdown is really the best way because it's the best way to get XP, which means it's the best way to get program stars. So, yeah, you could definitely see why it took me so long. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I've been your host, Nick, for Bands Gaming, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.